Hey y'all, welcome back to Bare Bones Workshop. Today is day two of the storage unit build. We have a lot of going on today. It's a lot of it's going to be a lot of rinse and repeat when I build this wall and build the shelves and stuff like that. There are going to be slight bits of differences. One of them being is I actually have water lines going upstairs to the bathroom, upstairs to the kitchen, and I also have waste lines as well. Originally, when I built these ceilings, my attempt was to try to keep these lines from freezing in the garage because the garage is not really heated, but it is somewhat. Somebody cut a hole in the trunk line going back towards the bedrooms. It does dump a little bit in here, but it still could get freezing in here. Um, However, not thinking about it properly, I did it wrong. As you can see, the insulation is above the pipes. So that doesn't really do anything for the pipes being below them. So we're going to try to readdress that when after we build the walls, we're going to rebuild this ceiling and we're going to readdress that. It may not be in today's video, but we will get to it. Winter is just about over, so a problem for another day. I hate to say it, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. Um, I know you guys can't see it, but in this half of the garage, they have R19. The master bedroom's on that side. One of the kids' bedrooms is on that side. One of the other kids' bedrooms on that side. All above the garage, and it's R19. When I did these over here, because like I said, this is the master bathroom and the hallway bathroom, I did R30. Hopefully, that's going to help with the climate control upstairs. Um, a lot of some of the other things I'm going to be doing today, if I can get to it, is I did buy the door, so I'm going to get that door installed. Um, Again, not thinking. Yesterday I said it was a 36-inch door, and I measured 36 inches. That's wrong. The actual rough opening is going to be 38 and a half. So this side's going to be a little bit smaller than that side, not by much, a couple inches. Um, I'm also not going to be taking out that back wall like I took out the ceiling drywall, but that back wall is OSB, so I'm not going to take that out. I'm just going to screw to it. Um, I also did get the drywall for the outside of the walls. If I can get to that today, I'm going to do that. If I do get that far, I have a special treat that is literally just for Bare Bones Workshop. I ordered it a while ago and been waiting to put it up somewhere. And I think today, if I can get there, it'll be perfect for this project. So let's stay tuned. I'm gonna get you guys on time lapse and we're just gonna run through this and get going. All right, folks, so that wraps up day 2. I'm filming this a couple days later because I found out that I actually had an SD card corrupt on the GoPro, so I actually missed a lot of footage. So I am going to re-record this ending and kind of give you guys a tour of so far. Right now, I'm inside the storage area. I did move some of my stuff. So what I'm wanting to do is on this side of the storage unit, which is kind of where I've already painted. You can see the circuit panel or the breaker panel. This is going to be like the hobby side of it. So what I got right now is I have a very ancient computer, which I'm going to replace that. I got a new one ordered. Got my 3D printer right here. I'm going to have my laser engraver over here on this side, and then right here in the center where the pachinko machine is at, I'm actually going to put a computer monitor right here. I'm going to build like a little desk. I got a little chair ordered, and this is going to be kind of where I sit and finish up like some pins, where I'll be designing things for the laser engraver. I'll be able to sit down, maybe do some wood burning, anything like that. I can sit down and work right here. That's the point of this table. When I want to varnish something or stain something or something like that, I'll have some space on the rack behind me once everything's organized in the way I want it. So as of right now, I ended up moving all my woodworking stuff from the other side over here and just started slowly organizing it. And that's the goal, is I'm going to start organizing everything. On the other side of the storage unit is going to be where I have all the automotive stuff. So this area will kind of get packed with big parts for like the Mustang and stuff like that. Probably some spray paints, some oils, you know, the general automotive stuff. Now, let me show you what I've done on the outside. So, bare bones workshop. I ended up getting the drywall put up on this side. I know that video got corrupted, so got that in there. It was kind of a squeeze because I forgot that the Mustang is actually up on jack stands, so I couldn't push it forward. So I ended up having to squeeze in there to get that put up in there. On the other side here, got the bandsaw up where I want it. That way I can run some material through that way. The miter station is stood up, and the drill presses. I'm probably going to end up flopping the drill presses around, just for aesthetics. Have the taller one and little one. And the reason why I'm going to have two is because I'm going to have one that's dedicated just to woodworking and one dedicated to metalworking. I have got a chance to somewhat clear off the table here. This is kind of a mobile table. I can move it wherever I want to. I'll have the sander on one side, table saw on the other side, and my plan is to probably mount the planer here and the router there. I don't ever run really big sheet good through the table saw. It's normally just smaller pieces. Over on this side you guys will see change in the next video. My biggest thing that I have right now, my biggest problem that I have right now is I do have a lot of nice lumber that is really no home for it. And as you can see, the wall behind me, that's only an 8-foot wall. The wall behind the Mustang is only 8 foot. The wall over on the other side of the garage, it's a decent wall. However, that decent wall is that far away from the garage door when it opens. So if I was to build any kind of rack there or put cabinets up or anything like that, I'd always be afraid that I was going to hit it coming in with a vehicle. So that side of the garage is out. Now this side of the garage over here, from garage door to entry garage door, is just over 10 feet. So I'm going to be taking out these racks, and I'll end up putting some kind of lumber rack right here. There are cabinets behind this drywall, which I'm going to leave there, and that's probably where the wood lathe is going to go. So keep that in mind. I think I'm going to work on that project, or that part of the project in the next video, because that is kind of what is my biggest holdup right here. I have so much lumber right here that I need to put up, and not all that is lumber. Don't think all that's lumber. There's a kayak down there, and I'm thinking about mounting the kayak up in here. So I'm gonna finish ripping out that drywall, rip out that, what was it, R19 insulation, put the R30 insulation up there, put up the plywood, insulate it really good, put up the plywood, and then hang the kayak up over there. That is where we're at today. That's the end of day 2, plus some. Like I said, I ended up getting that corrupted SD card, and since then I've taken a couple days off from working in the garage, not voluntarily. I ended up having the sewer back up, had to get all that cleaned up and cleared out, and a lot of the cleanup in the garage, just cleaning up the table and stuff like that, happened in between that. Like I'd come out here for like an hour and then all of a sudden the sewer backed up. So try to capture as much as I could. However, with life comes problems, right? So we're gonna get back on this project as soon as it warms up here in a little bit, and we'll catch you guys on the next video while working on this lumber rack. Thanks for watching.